Paris has done so much for me that it's time to say thank you and just go on to the next part of my life. Well, here we are. My last day in Paris. Wow! Today is August 3rd, 2016, and it is my last day in Paris for the summer. To be honest, I don't know when I'll be here again, and I'm going to start getting emotional. That makes me really sad because the last time I left, I wasn't sure when I was going to come back, but I knew I would come back somehow, some way. And it brought me here this summer, and I got to spend 3 incredible months here, and I couldn't be more blessed and thankful and grateful to have had this opportunity. But now I'm going back to America, and I have a whole new life and set of adventures that await me. It's definitely really exciting to think about the future and everything that's coming and all the fun things I get to do and just growing as a person, because my time in Paris, it's been fun, it's been a vacation, it's been work, but I've grown so much as a person here, both times. The first time and then this past summer, and that's what I love so much about the city, is you come and you leave someone different. I don't think it's like that for everyone, but for the people that do want it, it's here. But I can honestly say, I'm getting emotional, but I can honestly say I feel like Paris has molded me and made me grow as a person into the woman I am today. And I'm not sure there's more Paris can do for me at the moment. I've had my time here, and like I said, I've been more than thankful to have had this time, but it's time to move on. It feels like a breakup because this place means so much to me, and I've had so many wonderful memories here that it's kind of like I'm not sure when I'll be back. I'm not sure for how long. It's hard to say goodbye to something so beautiful and so lovely and something that gives so much to your life. And like I said, Paris has done so much for me. This summer was nothing that I expected. It was nothing crazy and out of this world, but I've learned so much about myself, the kind of person I am, the kind of person I want to be. I've learned about what I want to do in my life, what direction I want to take. I've built more confidence in myself. I've made some amazing friends, and I've met some really great guys. And I just feel like Paris has done so much for me that it's time to say thank you and just go on to the next part of my life. I'm not getting emotional because I feel like I'm saying goodbye forever. I just think that it's just part of growing up. That realization you have that like things are changing, you're changing, your life is changing, and there's nothing you can do except run with it. And that's how I feel about saying goodbye to Paris. I feel like we've had a good 2 years, and it's time for me to keep my story going somewhere else. So today, my very last day, I went to the Eiffel Tower with one of my best friends, and I've been putting this off for 2 years. Like, I did not want to do this at all, but it really was like the perfect goodbye, I think. I've done everything I wanted to do here. Granted, there's a lot of restaurants I still want to go to, but I've seen the museums, I've seen the monuments, the buildings, I've seen the parks, the river, I've drank the food, I drank the wine, I ate the food, I ate the cheese, the baguettes, everything. I've lived life to the fullest here. I've done it all, and it's been great. This is my 3rd time saying goodbye to this place, and it does not get easier. I just feel like every time I come here, this is my 3rd time really being here, and it's like you arrive and you have this clean slate ahead of you, and you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen, and anything can happen. Honestly, that's the magic of Paris. Anything can happen here. I had a really great summer. And I'm really excited to go back to America because I have my friends waiting for me, I have my family, I have a job, my education. So much is there for me. But, you know, it's still hard to say goodbye to everything here. The last time I left Paris, I was really sad as well. And I thought it was because I was leaving the person I was here. Because it's true, I mean, in America, I act very American. And in France, I do act a little bit different, like my habits and just the way I act. And also, after a year, I had evolved as myself, as Michelle. And so I thought that going back to America, I was going to lose, like, everything that I had discovered here. But the reality was that when I went back to America, I brought this version of myself with me because that's who I'd become. And this time, I'm not, you know, I'm not afraid of that. I'm not like, oh my gosh, I've made so much progress, like what am I gonna do? Because it's personal growth. And I know going back to America, I'm already so much more of Michelle, if that makes sense. Like I am, I'm a more in-depth person than I was before I came. My time in Paris has always been about personal growth. Whether I've liked it or not, I've just always grown and learned more about myself. So it's not that I'm going to stop growing because I'm not in Paris, but I'm just going to be growing in different ways. It's like Paris, I know what the challenges are here. It's communicating in a second language, it's meeting people, living a normal life here when it's anything but normal. You know, life in America is so comfortable and maybe not simple, but it's easier than here. There's so many challenges here, and that's what pushes me to grow, and that's why I've changed so much. Paris has opened my eyes to the world and what kind of person I want to be, what kind of person I can be, and the obstacles I can overcome. I'm so lucky to have walked these streets so many times, and I just can't wait to be back. Paris, je t'aime, avec tout mon cœur. So, one last goodbye. I have my suitcase, charging my laptop. So beautiful. This place literally never gets old. Doesn't matter where you are in Paris, it is the most beautiful city in the world. Paris will always be a second home to me. As much as I don't fit in here, I still love being here and it still fits in my heart, and it's everywhere I want to be at once. It's really lonely to live here by yourself, but the city has so much to offer, so much love, so much happiness. For those who are willing to seek it, I should say. For whatever reason, this summer I've really become obsessed with rooftops. Not even so much hanging out on them, but just looking at them. They're all so different, and so I honestly think they're beautiful. There's something different to all of them, but at the same time they all have the same characteristics. I'm not really sure what rooftops have to do with anything, but it's like one view that I always think of when I think of Paris. Parisian rooftops are what I will miss in this city. Also, I bought this new hat at Brandon Melville the other day. This is how much I miss America. I could not say no. See you soon, America!